Joshua chapter 19. The tribe of Simeon. The second share of land went to the tribe of Simeon according to their clans. Their inheritance was encircled by the inheritance of the tribe of Judah. They had for their inheritance Beersheba, Shema, Molada, Hazar-Shual, Bala Esem, El-Tolad, Bethul, Homer, Ziklag, Beth Maccaboth, Hazar Susa, Beth Lebaoth, and Sharuhen, 13 towns and their surrounding villages. Ain, Rimmon, Ether, and Ashan, 4 towns and their surrounding villages. Moreover, they were given all the villages lying outside these towns as far as Baalasbea, Ramah of the Negev. This was the land given to the tribe of Simeon according to their clans. This inheritance was taken from the territory of Judah, because their share was too large for them. So the tribe of Simeon was given their inheritance within the territory of the tribe of Judah. The tribe of Zebulun. The third share of land went to the tribe of Zebulun according to their clans. Their border reached as far as Sarid. From there the border climbed westward to Maralah, touching Dabisheth first, and then the stream east of Jokneam. From Sarid it went eastward toward the sunrise to the border of Kisloth Tabor, then to Dobrath and to Japhia. From there it continued eastward to Gath-Hepher and to Ether Kassin. It came out at Rimmon and turned towards Ner. On the north the border bent toward Hanathon and ended at the valley of Iftahel. It included Kata, Nahalal, Shimron, Irala, and Bethlehem, 12 towns with their surrounding villages. This was the inheritance received by the tribe of Zebulun, according to their clans, these towns and their outlying villages. The tribe of Issachar. The fourth share of land went to the tribe of Issachar according to their clans. Their border reached to Jezreel and included Jesuloth and Shunem, Hapharaim, Shion, Anaharath, Dobrath, Kishion, Ebez, Remeth, and En-Ganim, En-Haddah, and Beth-Pazez. Their border touched Tabor and Shahazimah and Beth-Shemesh, and ended at the Jordan, 16 towns with their surrounding villages. This was the inheritance given to the tribe of Issachar according to their clans, these towns with their outlying villages. The tribe of Asher. The fifth share of land went to the tribe of Asher according to their clans. Within their territory were Helkath, Hali, Beten, Ashab, Alamelech, Amad, and Mishal. On the west their border touched Carmel and the stream of Libnath. On the other side it went eastward to Beth-Dagon, touching Zebulun and the valley of Iftahel, on the way north to Bethemek and Nail. It continued north to Kabul, Abdon, Rehob, Hammon, and Cana as far as Sidon the Great. The border then turned backward toward Ramah, reaching the fortress city of Tyre. From there it turned to Hosa and ended at the Mediterranean Sea. It included Mahalab, Akzib, Akoapek, Rehob, 22 towns with their surrounding villages. This was the inheritance given to the tribe of Asher according to their clans, these towns with their outlying villages. The tribe of Naphtali. The sixth share of land went to the tribe of Naphtali according to their clans. Their border went from Heleph and the oak of Zayanim to Adar-Minegev, to Jabneel as far as Lakum, and ended at the Jordan. From there the border ran west to Asnoth Tabor and went to Hukok, touching Zebulun on the south, Asher on the west, and the Jordan on the east. The 45 towns were Ziddim, Zer, Hamath, Rakath, Chinnereth, Adamah, Ramah, Hazor, Kedesh, Edrei, En-Hazor, Jiron, Migdalel, Horem, Bethanath, Beth-Shemesh, 19 towns with their outlying villages. This was the inheritance given to the tribe of Naphtali according to their clans, these towns with their outlying villages. Tribe of Dan. The seventh share of the land went to the tribe of Dan according to their clans. Within their territory was Zorah, Eshtaol, Ir-Shemesh, Shaalbim, Ajalon, Isla, Elon, Timnah, Ekron, Elteke, Gibbethon, Baalath, Jehud, Beneberak, Gath-Rimmon, Mejakon, and Rakon with the land around Joppa. But the territory of the tribe of Dan was too small for them, and therefore they went up and attacked Leshem and captured it and killed its people. Having seized the town, they settled in it and changed the name of Leshem to Dan, after Dan their ancestor. This was the land of the tribe of Dan according to their clans, these towns with their outlying villages. Inheritance for Joshua. When the Israelites finished distributing the land by drawing lots, they gave Joshua, son of Nun, a part of the land as his own at the command of the Lord. They gave him the town he had asked for, Timnath-Serah in the hill country of Ephraim. He rebuilt the city and settled there. These are the shares of land which Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the heads of each family divided among the tribes of Israel by drawing lots at Shiloh in the Lord's presence at the door of the tent of meeting, and thus they finished dividing the land. Joshua chapter 20, the cities of refuge. The Lord said to Joshua, "Speak to the Israelites and say to them, choose the cities of refuge about which I told you through Moses, towns where a person who kills someone accidentally may find safety. They are to be your refuge from the dead person's relative who is looking for revenge. The killer can run away to one of these towns. He will appear at the entrance of the town and explain his case to the elders of the place. They shall welcome him and assign him a place to live among them. If the person who wants revenge follows him there, they are not to hand him over, since he has killed his neighbor accidentally and not out of hatred. He must remain in that town until he has received a public trial and until the death of the high priest then in office. Only then may he go back to his own home in the town from which he has escaped. For this purpose they set aside Kadesh in Galilee, in the hill country of Naphtali, Shechem in the highlands of Ephraim, and Kiriath-Arba, which is now Hebron, in the hill country of Judah. East of the Jordan in the desert, east of Jericho, they chose Bezer in the desert, on the plateau in the territory of Reuben, Ramoth Gilead in the territory of Gad, and Golan in Bashan in the territory of Manasseh. These were the towns set aside for all the Israelites and for any alien living among them, where anyone who had killed a person accidentally could find safety from the dead person's relative looking for revenge until he had been given a public trial. Psalm 97, the triumph of the Lord. The Lord reigns, let the earth rejoice, let the distant islands be glad. Clouds and darkness surround him, justice and righteousness are the foundation of his throne. Fire goes before him, burning his foes on every side. His lightning lights up the world, the earth watches and trembles. The mountains melt like wax before the Lord of all the earth. The heavens proclaim his justice, and all people see his glory. Shame on worshippers of idols, on those proud of their worthless images. Let all gods bow down before him. Zion hears and rejoices, and the towns of Judah exult, because of your judgments, O God. For you, O Lord, are the most high over all the earth, exalted far above all gods. You who love the Lord hate evil, for he preserves the lives of his faithful. He delivers them from their foes. He sheds light upon the just and gladness upon the upright of heart. Rejoice in the Lord, you who are blameless, and give praise to his holy name. Luke chapter 9, verse 18 to 36. Peter's profession of faith. One day when Jesus was praying alone, not far from his disciples, he asked them, "Who do people say I am?" And they answered, "Some say that you are John the Baptist, others say that you are Elijah, and still others say that you are one of the former prophets risen from the dead." Again Jesus asked them, "But you, who do you say I am?" Peter answered, "The Messiah of God." Then Jesus spoke to them, giving them strict orders not to tell this to anyone. The first prediction of the Passion. And he added, "The Son of Man must suffer many things. He will be rejected by the elders and chief priests and teachers of the law and be put to death. Then after 3 days he will be raised to life." Jesus also said to all the people, "If anyone would be a follower of mine, let him deny himself and take up his cross each day and follow me. For anyone who wants to save his life will lose it, and anyone who loses his life for my sake will save it. What does it profit anyone to gain the whole world and lose or forfeit his very life? If someone feels ashamed of me and of my words, the Son of Man will be ashamed of him when he comes in his glory and in the glory of his Father with his holy angels. Truly I say to you, there are some standing here who will not experience death before they see the kingdom of God." The Transfiguration. About 8 days after Jesus had said all this, he took Peter, John, and James and went up on the mountain to pray. And as he was praying, his face was changed and his clothing became dazzlingly white. 2 men, Moses and Elijah, were talking with Jesus. They appeared in heavenly glory and were telling him about his departure that was about to take place in Jerusalem. Peter and his companions had fallen asleep, but they awoke suddenly and saw Jesus' glory and the 2 men standing with him. As Moses and Elijah were about to leave, Peter said to him, "Master, how fortunate that we are here. Let us make 3 tents, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." For Peter did not know what he was saying, and no sooner had he spoken than a cloud appeared and covered them, and the disciples were afraid as they entered the cloud. Then a voice spoke from the cloud, "This is my son, my chosen one. Listen to him." And after the voice had spoken, Jesus was there alone. The disciples kept this to themselves and did not at that time tell anyone of anything they had seen.